I'm Danny Koontz. Welcome to FM Corner. I'm the Director of Relationship for Windy City Equipment. Today's topic is most important things a facility manager needs to deliver a presentation to the C-suite. Many of you have done this before and you know how it works. Some people probably haven't. It's challenging, but it is certainly doable. A few tips when you've got to go deliver in front of higher management in the C-suite of your company. First and foremost, give them facts, not conjecture, not here's what maybe we need to do or whatever. Here are the facts. We have this type of problem. This is what we're going to do to fix it. These are the things that have been happening. These are the reasons I know this has been happening, and here's what I'm planning to do about it. They want facts. And the second part they want is, what are you doing about it? If you're going to bring me, just always remember this, if you're going to bring me a problem, bring me a solution. They're going to want ideas to save money. Have them in your back pocket. You don't have to throw them out there, but what two things could you do if we needed an extra $1 million? Okay, I could do this and I could do that. What are the ramifications of doing that? And you got to have that answer too. Here's what happens. Here's what could potentially happen. But these are the things that I could do. Have those in your pocket. What can you do to save money? What your own department can do better. Be very honest with it. We have an opportunity inside our own department to be better at this. And that's one of our goals this year. We're going to be better at it. We're going to help coach and spend more time coaching and teaching in the restaurants with the operation team. That's a commitment from our team. Because what we're going to get out of this is better results. Those are things that we're going to do. So have those ideas. What can you do along with your team that helps out? Not just what other people can do. What can you do? If your budget's offline, what happened is part one. No sugarcoating. Here's what happened. Here are the factors that caused it to be out of line. Part two, what are you doing to bring it back online? Never have part one without part two. Here's what happened. Here's what caused it. This is what we're going to do to get it back online. And here's roughly the time frame it's going to take us. Never have part one without part two. Always have an idea of what you would do to fix something in right. Now, that's not necessarily a fact, but if the question comes up of what do you think maybe we could look at that would be better at this, I'll give you ideas. I don't know if that works, but it's an idea. We've been thinking about it. Because they're not asking for facts now. Now what they're asking is, do you have ideas? Okay, I've got that too. That's in my back pocket. If you ask, I will give you what you're asking for, some ideas that maybe could help us. And look for what do you think about what I've said. I mentioned this before in another FM Corner prior. Do not roll on your vendors. You chose them, back them. If they're doing it right, back them. And if they're doing it wrong and you picked them, own it. We made a mistake with a vendor. I did. I'll fix it. Either way, don't put it off on them, because if you say, well, the vendor's not doing what they're supposed to, you picked them. And that's exactly what the C-suite's going to be looking at. Why are you telling me that? You picked them. You own them. If asked, what operations can do to help facilities, that's another. That back pocket's getting pretty full. But you need to have those answers. They could help us with this. They could help with this. Have you spoken to the operations management team about these issues? Yes, I have. And they are working together with me and my team to try to make this better. But you want to make sure you spoke to the operations folks out there first, and then you deliver it to the C-suite if you're asked. If you're asked. Your team needs supported by information. What can you ask the C-suite for that helps your team be better? Is that an upgrade of some kind? Is that a subscription to something that will provide better benefits? What can you ask for that may help your team? And tell them why. This is what I need. This is what I'd like to ask for. Here's why I need it. And here's what I think our results will be if we could do that. So at the end of the day, facts, not conjecture. Answer the questions that are asked. Don't go into a speech. Answer the questions. If you say part A, have part B. Have things in your pocket depending on how the conversation goes. If you are asked, you have the ability to provide those answers. But stick to the facts. No long-winded talks about this and that and how to change the world in facilities. Short answers with good information on it. That's what you're wanting to give them. That's my talk today concerning the C-suite. Again, it is challenging, but you understand what they're looking for, and that's what you deliver, you will be fine. Give them the truth, give them honest, give them good, solid answers. Thanks for listening today. We look forward to next week's episode of FM Corner. Hope you can join in. Thank you.